Up.
In today's show, we have news about Napa Rose at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa reopening. New Disney Cruise Line itineraries have been announced, and so much more on today's Disney Parks Podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast, your Disney infotainment podcast. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times, and get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Hey, welcome everybody to the show.
Welcome.
We missed you. We hope you're still here.
We did
in
the last 2 Mondays.
Yeah, in the internet universe. We're going to talk about a thing we did. We were both on Disney's newest ship, the Disney Destiny. It's your destiny.
At the same time, we did not go separately. Yes.
At the same time. I feel like Back to the Future. It's your destiny. This ship started in November, so there's still inaugural sailings, probably until they run out of those bags and perks and gifts. It'll be an inaugural sailing. But if you go, it's a lot of fun. This ship currently is leaving at a Port Everglades, which is in Fort Lauderdale. A little bit different than Port Canaveral. A little bit, not by much. I like the security at this because they have many of them. You know, where Port Canaveral kind of funnels everybody through those 2 little things. The other one's got like 10. So the port is a little bit different. The ship, what would you? The kind of the theme for this ship is heroes and villains. That's yeah, and it leans a little bit more towards the male things, not so much of princesses and things. It's more towards young little heroes and villains and pirates and things. So that is kind of the motif and design and colors and feel they're trying to go for, and the activities and the characters that are on the ship. But talk about a little bit about what you guys did, what you liked, what you didn't like, that kind of stuff. Your room, your stateroom. She had a funky stateroom, kind of.
I did. I did have an interior, more or less. Not that I wouldn't have liked the balcony or veranda or whatever,
right?
But more or less to be able to sail and be on the newest ship, the Disney Destiny. Yeah. We did have a more different style room. Ours was a still your standard with actually just a shared bathroom shower, not your split. But we had this long, I guess, elongated, actual extra long hallway.
Yeah.
Before you entered the bedroom itself, which was actually very nice because you could actually put your luggage out there too.
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry about storing it under the bed all the time and having to find a way to dig it out, especially if you were, especially if you're traveling with somebody else or more than 2 people.
Right.
So your luggage is out there. You're able to get what you need when you need it. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great room. It did help out. So, I mean, like I said, it was 4 days. Yeah. So it's really hard to unpack when you're on that short of a trip too, at least for me.
Yeah.
So, but as far as
you guys know it had that hallway?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, she did her research. So.
Okay.
So we knew that's where it was going to be.
Okay.
But as far as the ship, and everybody's had probably seen their reviews and read a lot of stuff and seen it on comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is very heroes and villains themed.
Mm-hmm.
If it is not your thing for heroes or villains, then maybe you should explore a different ship that Disney offers, I guess. Not cruise line altogether, but a different ship. But if you want to see this ship, yes, I would always say check out the new ship, explore the new ship, see what's different or see what's new. They some of the flooring, some of the rooms have changed, some of the dining room halls have changed.
Mm-hmm.
The atrium is definitely different.
Yep.
The main statue in the middle is, obviously we all know it's different.
Yep.
It's Black Panther this time. So your common area has been changed. Common area has changed. The bar is now something other themed. It's not like the treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Haunted Mansion, other than the Haunted Mansion bar, is still exactly the same.
Right.
Most of the restaurants are the
location.
same except for one. Yeah,
Right.
except for one, which was we were at separate dining rotations and times, but I think you did see the Lion King show, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw it the first night.
We both did. We won't spoil anything, but honestly, that was fantastic. I thought it was probably one of the best dinner shows on a Disney ship, or at least dining show so far. As far as the theater production shows, yes, I will have to say 100% that the new show that is premiering on there, Hercules. We're not going to say anything. We're definitely not going to tell you. But if you go on this ship, it is a not to miss show.
Yeah.
Please, it's honestly this. If I was to say, out of all the cruises and out of all the Disney ones I've been on, this is by far taking it to the next level for a theater production.
Yeah, the only thing I would say about the Hercules show compared to like the Frozen show is it's not as technical. It's not have as many technical features as the Frozen show does. Because when we were on the Treasure, they had some, I'm not going to say issues, but twice the show had to stop because they had to fix things. But the Hercules show doesn't have a lot of those things. Those technical things. It's still a great show. There's a lot of things, moving parts and bits and pieces, but just not anything that would technically get stuck. That they'd have to like hit a button to reset something. So that's
a good thing.
Yeah, sometimes it is, especially when you're on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Because listen, things go down. There's a whole. It's like Radio City Musical. There's a whole nother level things go down to, or people come up from. So.
And you're looking at
stuff happens. You're on a cruise ship. You're not.
You're looking at grinding. Like they did 3 shows.
Yeah.
On this run, they did
Hercules.
2 evening shows and a matinee too.
Yeah.
So
and I'll tell you, get to the matinee
nice.
if you can, because then you free up your night.
Yep. Exactly.
To do something else. I wish they would do a matinee for all the shows. I think. I like the matinee.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. I will say I did do the Treasure previous to this, and they did have a matinee for the Moana one though.
Yeah.
That's we kind of knew to think about looking for this one too.
Yeah.
So
I totally forgot about it. But that was good. Let's see. Haunted Mansion is the same. They do have a different sipper on this one. This is the organist. And not the hot box. So hot box is on the Treasure, and this ship has the little organ playing guy. So 2 different sippers. If you want them, you have to go on both ships, obviously.
Or find a friend.
Or find a friend that'll bring you back one.
Or if your friend's going, ask them nicely to bring them back you one for sure.
Yeah. I did not get to DeVille's. I know you guys went. DeVille's is one of the smaller lounges. Yeah. One of the smaller lounges on the ship. The Sanctum is in the middle, right outside of Haunted Mansion. It's a little bit larger. They do a lot of trivia and crafts in that lounge. Yep. And we did some crafts. We did some trivia in there and had some cocktails and things like that. Marceline Market is still the same. But yeah, I did like this Lion King show a little bit better than the Coco show.
I had a good view for Lion King,
and
I did not have the greatest view at all for Coco.
Oh,
so I think if I had a chance to go, if I do get, or when I do get to go on the Treasure again, I would hope to have a better area or a better viewing angle, and maybe enjoy it a little bit more, because there was 4 of us when we went, and then me and Susan were kind of stuck behind a pillar. So we had to lean around to go to see it. And it was just kind of like, I was like, okay, I know what's going on. I can see it, but if I could see a little bit more forward, it would be nice.
Yeah. The food was different. It's, obviously African inspired in the Pride Lands. But you have to be a little adventurous. And here's the great part about going on a cruise. You can order one of everything. You eat what you like. You eat what you don't like, whatever.
Yep. You can sample everything.
Yeah, you can sample everything. If you don't like it, you just go, I don't like that, and that's it. I usually order 2 appetizers, 2 entrees at least. And then, I like to order something that I probably wouldn't at a restaurant because, hey, I can try it. If I like it, well, bonus points. If I don't like it, well, I just go, I don't like this, and tell the server to take it back. So that's what I like to do when I'm on a cruise ship. Pools are the same. They're all in the same place. Hot tubs still in the same place. Nothing changed there. Not a lot of super different. There are more I feel like there were more character experiences with the heroes and the villains than there are maybe for other stuff. Because I think they're trying to give you those things, and they do these little mini shows, 15 minutes in the grand hall or on a deck or in a lounge. So there's a lot of that going on as well.
Yeah.
So
I did have the spa package attached to mine.
Yep.
So that was nice. Just the rainforest room, which if you've all been on a cruise, you know what it is. Obviously, this being a different ship, the rainforest room is a little bit smaller. Right. With the addition, they removed, I believe, one of the saunas or added one. So they have a freeze spa or sauna,
right?
Which is like, it's 50-something degrees. It's not very cold, but it is a cool sauna. So you sit in there, you can, chill, I guess, no pun intended.
Right.
And with the sauna, you have all your usuals, the showers, the heated laydowns, and the outside. That's the only other place, because the pool deck has only one. Right. That's the only other place on the ship that actually has 2 more hot tubs. Yeah. But you have to pay for the package, the rainforest room package, to be able to access those hot tubs.
Yeah. So we should mention that our destinations were Castaway Cay and Lookout. Castaway Cay and Lookout Point. Those were our 2 destinations. We didn't park at Castaway because the winds were too high. They were pushing against the ship, and we couldn't get up against the dock. So the captain was able to book us a spot at Nassau. We went to Nassau for the day. And it is what it is. But James talked about the spot. There is a new excursion at Lookout that just started in December, and it's called an ATV guided tour or something like that. But it's a 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive ATV. It seats 2, and you can book it for 2 people to ride on one vehicle, or you can ride on separate vehicles. But it's $289 per vehicle. So if you get 2 people on one vehicle, then you only pay the $289. If you both want to ride separate ones, well, it's $289 for each. And you're playing follow the leader. You're following the lead guy. You're all in a line. You're not going super fast. We didn't go faster than like 25 miles an hour. You do have to pass a mini driving test. You have to go through some cones and then stop and then back up into a parking spot. If you hit any of the cones, the guy says it's not his rules, it's Disney rules. If you hit 2 of the cones, you're out. You can't go on the tour. But it was a fantastic tour, and we went out on the beach a little bit, and something you hear about it in the news. You hear people talking about it, that plastic is a big waste. Well, let me tell you, kids, the island is very long. From what the guy's telling us, it would take you about 2.5 to 3 hours to drive from one end of the island to the other end. So that's how big it is. And Disney's at the far tip, and then the regular people live at the other end. The Bohemians, they live at the other end. And this part is on the Disney end that we're going on the beach. It is completely, this beach, covered in plastic. Every kind of plastic you can imagine. Plastic bottles, cans, like blue industrial barrels, crates, you name it, it was on the beach. But it is covered with plastic. So when people say, people litter, it all goes in the ocean. Well, I'm telling you for a fact, it was all on the beach.
It was in the ocean.
It was in the ocean at one point, and now it's on the beach. So very interesting. And during our tour, there was this big sign like coming soon, new Bohemian hotel. And well, like it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like in the middle of this island with one little dirt road. Like how are they getting here? I'm sure there's a little airport. Like I'm sure you can, I don't know, fly to Miami and then fly to this island on a little plane, and I don't know. So now I want to go back in a couple of years to see if this hotel actually ever gets built, or see if I can find it on the island directory or something. Anyway, I just thought it was interesting. Anything else about the cruise?
I don't think so. I didn't get a chance to experience Palo at all. I know you did.
Yeah, we
dinner,
did. Yeah, we did Palo dinner.
So I know
Still
it's the steakhouse side. Yeah, nothing changed really.
Same thing.
Other than that, I don't think there was much else that I could cover. I think we covered pretty much everything.
Yeah. We did do Palo different. Rather than ordering the price fixed, we ordered entrees and appetizers that totaled our $55 and did it that way. So a little different.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You ready to get into the rest of it?
Let's do it.
All right. First up, hit us up on our socials, please. Go to facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Like us, subscribe, hit the button. Drop us a note. Just say, hey, like the show. That was cool.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
Please do.
What are you, crazy? Whatever. Don't forget to go to youtube.com. We're also live there. Every Monday. And we are live on YouTube every Monday as well. So you go to either one of those places. Please subscribe. It does help. You don't think it does, but it actually does. Then please go visit our Etsy shop. It's stitchintime00.etsy.com. We have some great shirts there. Limited editions. We got a Splash Mountain. We got a Mr. Toad. We got a Country Bear Jamboree with Big Al. We got the TTA. Tom Sawyer Island doesn't exist. Spectral Magic doesn't exist. Matterhorn, and don't forget about most of these things don't exist anymore. I want you to know that. So we have some great shirts that represent those things. So go visit us at stitchintime00.etsy.com. We got all kinds of things there, stickers, custom stuff. If you're having a wedding, a reunion, family vacation, whatever, go visit us there. And now let's get into the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
All right.
We'll start them right off at the punch here. Disney Blizzard Beach has been or will be reopening, and the dates and ticket details. Seasonal pass details. Disney Water Park seasonal pass includes admission to Blizzard Beach through May 9th, 2026. $89 adults, $83 kids, ages 3 through 9. Blackout dates are going to be March 28th through April 5th of 2026. Pass holder perks. You get a 20% off Polar Patios Cabana rentals, walk-up only. One mini golf round included before 4 p.m. at Winter Summerland Miniature Golf, Fantasia Winterland Golf, Fantasia Gardens, and Fairway Miniature Golf. What's new to do? Frozen-themed fun at Tykes Peak with Olaf and friends. Thrill slides, including the Summit Plummet and 250-foot toboggan racers. New food options include a Buffalo Ranch chicken strips at Latawada Lodge.
So why is this only through May and not through like Labor Day?
I wonder why.
Why would you not have it for the summer? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't think we're going to need it for Labor Day.
Yeah.
But maybe afterwards.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, just a thought. All right, kids. Disney dropped the itineraries for the Disney Cruise Line. Let's get into some of these things. This is the summer 2027 overview. This is Castaway Club can start booking February 16th. Tick, that's today. General booking begins on February 23rd. So, Europe, the Disney Wish makes a debut. The Disney Wish heads to Europe for the first time after a special repositioning cruise. I'd like to go on that.
Yeah, me too. That or still want to do the Panama.
I gotta talk to somebody about getting on there. They're gonna do 3 to 10 night sailings. New ports includes Zadar, Croatia, Trieste near Venice, Italy, and Helsinki, Norway. Interesting. We're going back to Alaska with the Magic and the Wonder. Both the Disney Magic and the Wonder set sail from Vancouver. Most are 7-night cruises. Magic also offers a 6 and 8 night option. You're going to expect the fjords, the glaciers, the mountain views, small coastal towns. Alaska remains a steady crowd favorite, scenic, educational, and bucket list worthy. If you want to go to the Caribbean or the Bahamas, they got lots of options from Port Canaveral. Disney Dream is doing 3 to 4 nights to the Bahamas, stops at Castaway and Lookout. Disney Fantasy is doing 4 to 5 nights to the Bahamas and the Caribbean, and 10 nights Southern Caribbean option. The Disney Treasure is doing 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean, and signature dining and entertainment. From Fort Lauderdale, you'll get the Disney Destiny on 3 and 5 night Bahamas and Caribbeans, and 4 to 7 night Eastern and Western Caribbean. Some sailings will hit both islands, which is always nice. Then the big one, Southeast Asia, the Disney Adventure is sailing from Singapore, 3 to 4 nights, all sea itineraries. They are not stopping anywhere. They're just going to go out for 3-4 days, drive in a circle,
float, come back,
drive in a circle, and then bring you right back.
In other words, we're going to release the ropes, hit the engine, and let her float.
I am like flabbergasted that they're taking 5,000 people on Disney's biggest ship to nowhere. We're not going anywhere, people. We just want to see if this boat will float.
Well, it did. They already took it all the way around the United States, the world.
Oh, my God. Yeah, but not with 5,000 people. If you're looking for a theme cruise, we got Marvel Day at Sea on the Disney Magic from Galveston this time, superhero entertainment. There'll be 2 7-night Bahamas sailings. And then if you're looking for Pixar Day at Sea on the Disney Fantasy, I highly suggest you take this one. Fantasy is a great ship, and the Pixar is a lot of fun. Select 5-night sailings, character events, themed entertainment, interactive fun, fan favorite, and just a lot of fun. So That's what Disney's got planned for the cruise ships, 2027.
All right. Next up, the new Lion King log flume ride, concept art, scale model, story details. A brand new Lion King themed flume ride is officially under construction at Disney Adventure World, formerly known as Walt Disney Studios Park. The park will be renamed on March 29th, 2026 as a part of a major reimagining. The attraction's first ever Lion King ride at a Disney park, indoor/outdoor flume with audio animatronics, similar ride style to Tiana's Bayou, built from the ground up. The story is based on the 1994 animated classic, not the 2019 remake. Guests follow Simba's journey from cub to king of Pride Rock. The location and timeline will anchor a brand new land near Adventure Bay, originally announced at D23 2024. No official opening date yet, but expected after 2026.
I'd love to get a ride like this here in the U.S. Looks like fun. Looks like fun.
It actually kind of does.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Disneyland's getting a new tour. It's called Women Who Make the Magic Tour, which is coming to Disneyland Resort. This is a new guided experience called Women Who Make the Magic. It's launching at Disneyland Resort, highlighting the women, past and present, who helped shape the park. This isn't a surface-level history walk. It's described as advanced, in-depth, focusing on the creatives, the leaders, and the innovators whose contributions often go unnoticed. Tour details: it will be $110 per person. It will last 90 minutes. Groups of 12 only. Times will be 10 a.m., 10:30, 1:15, and 1:45. What's included? Well, a ride on the Storybook Land canal boats, availability permitting. Very weird attraction to take people on, but a treat and a reserved viewing for the nighttime spectacle, so maybe worth $110. Bottom line, this looks like a thoughtful, history-rich tour aimed at serious Disney fans who want deeper storytelling and behind-the-scenes context, with a few nice perks layered within. An official announcement still pending, but it's shaping up to be a meaningful, if I could talk to a meaningful addition to Disney's tour lineup. Hey, tours are fun. If you go to the park every year, you want something new to do, and tours are a great way to break up the, hey, I don't want to be just walking around the park again. So
the monotony.
Yeah, exactly. All right, hey, we have a sponsor for this show. This show is sponsored by a new podcast launching soon. It's called Redesigning Disney. If you are someone who loves Disney parks and the creative behind them, well, there's a new podcast worth checking out. It's called Redesigning Disney, and each episode reimagines a Disney movie as a brand new theme park experience, from e-ticket attractions and dark rides to resorts, foods, and merchandise. Host Amelia is joined by some of her favorite Disney creatives and artists and explorers, and tell these stories that could look like they were designed for the park today. So search for Redesign Disney on your favorite podcast app. Check them out. Coming soon. Put a bookmark in it. Get it all saved, so when they launch the first episode, you will be first to know.
All right. Star Wars Galaxy Edge timeline expanded at Disneyland, ushering in a new era of immersive storytelling. Starting April 29th, 2026, Star Wars Galaxy Edge at Disneyland Resort will expand its timeline to include classic Star Wars eras. For the first time, guests may encounter characters like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo. The land will now reflect stories from Return of the Jedi, The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, alongside existing sequel-era storytelling. What will be changing? Rethemed locations. First Order Cargo becomes Black Spire Surplus, featuring Empire and Rebel artifacts. Screen used props, new authentic props from recent Star Wars series added at Dokondar's Den of Antiquities. The updated soundtrack, the new land-wide music featuring themes from John Williams' original scores. Beginning the same day, guests can team up with Din Djarin and Grogu on Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Built with Lucasfilm, the expansion was developed in close collaboration with Lucasfilm, ensuring full canon authenticity. East versus West Coast difference will be Disneyland on the West Coast expands into original trilogy and New Republic eras, while Walt Disney World Resort over in the East Coast continues focusing on the sequel trilogy timeline.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. On the bottom line here, Disneyland's Galaxy S is evolving from fixed sequel settings into a broader Star Wars timeline experience, blending classic characters, new streaming era stories, updated environments, and refreshed music. It's essentially turning the land into a living, expandable Star Wars platform, not just a single chapter in the saga.
Okay, here's something interesting I found out. So, at Disneyland in California, if you go to Galaxy's Edge at night for fireworks, because remember, this is all in the Disneyland park. If you go to that at night, it is the fireworks, but in Star Wars, the music is different. You're not hearing the regular music from the Main Street fireworks. They have choreographed the music to the fireworks, and you get Star Wars music in Galaxy's Edge with the regular fireworks show. So you're seeing the regular fireworks, but if you're in Galaxy's Edge, you hear Star Wars music. If you're out on Main Street, you get the regular music and the fireworks. It's one fireworks show, two different sets of music. Now,
that's interesting.
They can't do that with ours because the Magic Kingdom is a little too far from Galaxy's Edge. But what leads me to say this is they could certainly do this for the Villains Land, where you watch the fireworks, but in the Villains Land, it could be villain-themed music. Keep that in mind. All right? Got that? Okay. I think it's going to happen.
Noted.
Okay. All right, next up, Flower and Garden, right around the corner. Is it Flower and Garden? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, 22nd ends the festivals of the arts. I'm going on the last day. I'm going to get all the leftover art. Here's the lineup for the concert series. Really the only thing worth talking about is the music. March 5th to the 7th.
Might see you there.
Yeah, March 5th to the 7th is the music of ABBA. This is a new to Garden Rocks. March 8, 9, you got Simple Plan. March 13, 14, you got Blue October. March 15, 16, you got Billy Ocean. March 2023, you got the orchestra starring former members of ELO and ELO Part 2. Listen, if your band is coming to pieces, you need a better lawyer. March 27, 28, got Herman's Hermits starring Peter Noon. March 29, 30, got 38 Special. April 3, 4, you got Chubby Checker. How old is Chubby Checker?
I don't want to know.
He's got to be old. He's got to be in his late 70s. April 5th and 6th, you got Sugar Ray. April 10 and 11, you have Information Society. They're new. April 12th to 13th, Good Luck Kids, Rick Springfield. April 17, 18, you got Berlin. April 19, 20, you got the Commodores. April 24, 25, you got Firehouse. They are new to the festival. April 26, 27, you got Air Supply. May 1, 2, you got Flock of Seagulls. May 3, 4, you got Plain White Tees. 8, 9, you got Katrina, formerly of Katrina and the Waves. Again, they are new. May 10, 11, you have 98 Degrees. May 15, 16, you got the Spinners. 17, 18, you have Josiah Queen, new to the festival. May 22, 23, you got Amaya Togi, who is new. May 24, 25, you got AJ Croce. Croce plays Croce. I'm assuming AJ is maybe AJ, Jim Croce's son. And he's just going to do his dad's stuff. Sure. Okay. That makes sense. May 29, 30, you got Queensryche. That's so weird with this lineup. Anyway,
Yeah, it was kind of all over the place.
like classic rock and then this hard rock thing right in the middle. May 31 to June 1st, you have Maverick City Music. Don't know who they are. All right. Like I've said before, these are free with your tickets. You can go see this. You can stand in the back. You can, wait in line if you want. If you really, really have to see them, they do 3 shows a night. Usually the first 2 are a little bit more crowded. The third one is a little less crowded. But if you want a guaranteed, I can't say guaranteed, if you want a better shot at getting a seat, because nothing is guaranteed at Disney, you can do a dining package, which means you go to a restaurant for either breakfast, lunch, or dinner at any of these locations. I'm going to read some of them off. I'm not going to read off the price, and you can go find that online. But you could do it at the Germany Pavilion, the France Pavilion, the Living Seas, the Land Pavilion, I said the France, Mexico Pavilion, Canadian Pavilion, China Pavilion. American Adventure is same day only. You go to Smokehouse. If they have availability, they will give you a ticket. That's same day only. It's the only exception to this rule. United Kingdom, Japan, Morocco, and Italy. So most of these restaurants in these pavilions will offer some kind of dining plan. You go check it out online. They range anywhere from, I'm going to say, $56 to like $99. So there's quite a wide variety in price. So, but if you must see somebody, that is the best way to do it.
Yeah. Where did you say Chubby Checker was and at?
Chubby Checker is April 3rd and 4th.
Yep. I mean, how old is he?
I'm going to say 78.
84.
Woo!
Yep.
He's going to do the twist.
Yep. He's going to do the twist.
I hope it doesn't twist in half.
I mean, I just saw the photo when I looked it up. He looks pretty good. Well, way better, healthier than probably me.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I'm going to twist into the next article here, which probably makes me hungry at the same time.
And the price of this will blow your mind. Go ahead.
And it won't make me hungry at all.
No, it will not.
Napa Rose at Disney's Grand California. Remind me, I'll tell you about Valentine's Day dinner later. Napa Rose at Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa reopening February 6, 2026. That's 10 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Napa Rose at Disney Grand California Hotel and Spa will reopen February 6, 2026, following a major reimagining that builds on its 25-year legacy of California wine, countryside cuisine. Reservations are open January 27, Disneyland.com and Napa Rose. What is new? Bar and lounge walk-ins welcome. New bar, fireplace, and cozy seating. Outdoor patio dining. A la carte, small plates, and craft cocktails. No reservation is required. Space is permitted. Main dining room and terrace. New seasonal prefix menu. Optional curated wine pairings. Enhanced children menu for 9 and up. Indoor dining surrounded by 1,500 label wine collection. Expanded outdoor terrace. Reservations recommended. Book 60 days out. Chef's counter and private dining. Chef's counter seats up to 18 guests with personalized tasting experience. Private dining room for up to 16 guests. Chef's Counter reservations now bookable available. Oh boy. Or bookable online.
Yep.
Culinary highlights led by Chef Andrew Sutton and Executive Chef Clint Chin. The refreshed menu features American Wagyu New York with grape fennel mustardo. Fancy mustard, I guess.
Yep.
Sorprese pasta with Dungeness crab and uni butter. Oak roasted forest mushrooms. Beef tartare with oyster caviar. Bone marrow custard. Already in problem. Valerona chocolate bar. Nantes carrot cake cremeux. And also expect seasonal ingredients, global influence, and elevated California wine country flavors. Price, main dining, fixed price seasonal menu start at $188 per person. Yeah. Still cheaper. Wine pairings are an optional with choices of $150 to $300 or $500
on top of the 188.
Yep, still almost cheaper. Prices: Princess breakfasts are starting at $149 per person. At the bottom line, Napa Rose returns as Disneyland's resort flagship fine dining experience. Now with updated spaces, prefix focus, enhanced wine pairings, and expanded chef-driven experiences.
I would really, really love to understand why they want to do a price fixed menu in the signature restaurants. I have to understand, like, why?
Faster.
I don't always want 3 courses. Sometimes I just want an entree, and that's it. I just want a good meal. I don't want all the extra stuff that goes with it. And $188 per person. Hey, that makes California Grill look like the Hoop-de-Doo Review. You know, I mean, that's cheap. That's cheap. You know? So, I don't know. I don't know. And
this is Disneyland, and it is the Napa Rose.
Well, you're going to add another... How much wine could you drink? Like, all right, let me rephrase that. At $500 per person, you better be giving me bottles of wine and not glasses of wine to pair with my meal. I better be getting 3 bottles of the best wine in that building for $500 extra per person. You know what I'm saying?
That's no.
I mean, what kind of wine are you getting for $500?
I'll tell you where my wine comes from.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's move on to the next one because that story was driving me nuts. All right.
It stressed you out.
It does. Because I've been there, and it's a great restaurant, but I am not spending $188, so I'll go somewhere else, anywhere else. All right, hey.
There's a whole downtown Disney.
Yeah. If you were not living on the rock called Earth, Josh D'Amaro has been named the next Chief Executive Officer of the Walt Disney Company. Way to have a button for that.
Congratulations, Josh. Welcome to the family.
Yep, the Disney board voted unanimously to appoint D'Amaro after a multi-year succession process and trying not to screw it up again. Major leadership shift. So Dana Walden becomes President and Chief Creative Officer, a brand new role. And they say that, but it's not, because John Lasseter was the Chief Creative Officer. But I keep saying that, and it's not right.
It's been shelved for so many years.
They're trying to erase Lasseter from history, but I'm not going to let it die. She will oversee storytelling and creative direction company-wide, which John did. Iger will remain a senior advisor and board member through December 31st of this year. So, why Josh? Why Josh? Why now? Well, D'Amaro has led Disney Experiences, which is parks, cruises, consumer products, Imagineering, since 2020. Disney's largest segment and most profitable. 36 billion in revenue, 185,000 employees worldwide, oversaw major expansions including Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Avenger Campus, World of Frozen, Tiana's Bayou. Upcoming projects will include Monsters Inc. Land, Avatar expansion, Cars and Villains, expansions at Magic Kingdom, and a new park in Dubai. He joined Disney in 1998 and has held leadership roles in Disneyland and Disney World. So, bottom line is this is a Parks era CEO shift. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that. For the first time in decades, Disney's top job goes to a leader whose power base is in the theme park and experiences, not film and television. Iger came from TV. Eisner came from Paramount. So this is a person that came from the parks. Yay for us park fans. That's a strategic signal. Disney sees immersive experiences, IP-driven lands, global park expansion, cross-platform storytelling as the growth engine of the future. So there you go. Let us know what you think. I'd really love to hear from people and see,
Please do.
Are you a fan of Josh, or you're hoping that Eisner would have came back, or you're hoping Iger was going to stick around? Did you want Bob Paycheck to come around again? Did you, comment. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. So, all right.
Disney confirms big changes coming to 3 popular on-site hotels. Disney has confirmed major refurbishments at 3 of its most popular on-site hotels, spanning all resort categories and continuing into 2026 and beyond. Port Orleans Riverside, a moderate resort, undergoing a multi-year phased room overhaul through 2027. Allowing most of the resort to remain open, guests may experience a mix of updated and older rooms during construction. Kidani Village at Animal Kingdom Lodge, a deluxe resort, receiving faster-paced upgrades expected to finish in 2026, with plans to extend updates to Jambo House afterward. These updates preserve the resort's appeal, especially for Savannah rooms, viewing rooms. Pop Central, a value resort, nearing completion of a full property refresh, creating brighter, modernized rooms and layouts by early 2026, enhancing the first-time on-site Disney experience for many families. Guests should expect some construction noise and limited availability of refurbished rooms, but staying during or after renovations offer a chance to experience the resorts in their newest form. The upgrades reflect Disney's strategy to modernize value, moderate, and deluxe resorts simultaneously to maintain on-property appeal. In other words, we're getting all the scuffs off the floor.
Yipper. Yeah.
And it looks nicer, too.
Yeah, the Pop Century lobby was refurbished. I think it's all done now. So they took all the stuff off the walls and just painted a mural on the wall. Remember, it had like little boxes of the 70s and 80s with different knickknacks and things in it? Well, that's all gone. It's just a giant mural now. Which I thought
think they redid the quick service over there, too, a while back, right?
I think so. Yep. I think that's been done, too. So, anyway. All right, kids. How about some headline?
And now, Disney.
Wait.
And now, the headline news.
All right. Hey, the Beach Club tidal pool is closed for refurbishment. So if you're heading to the Beach Club anytime soon, you may want to inquire about the pool. That's not the big pool, the sand pool. This is the other one off to the side.
Yeah. We just did the sand pool not too long ago.
Yeah. Zootopia pass holder magnets now available at the Animal Kingdom. Be prepared to stand in a line. Every time somebody goes there to get one, they're like, oh my God, the line was so long. So just be
I just
prepared.
did mine yesterday. It took 3 seconds. There was nobody there.
You got lucky.
Yeah, maybe.
Humphrey the
It was
Bear.
later in the afternoon though, so probably.
Oh yeah, that's probably the thing. I think at that park open that everybody seems to go there for some reason. Humphrey the Bear joins diner character dining at Storytellers Cafe. That's in the California resort. Excuse me. Starting February 6th. And hey, we have a Humphrey shirt at Stitch in Time that you can buy, which would be fun to take to that. Grand Floridian Tea Service returns in March. We don't have a specific date yet. I think you can start booking. So if you start poking around in the dining app, you'll see some dates in March that you can book your tea service now. And it's still not cheap. Imagineers signed the final steel beam for the Encanto ride over at the Animal Kingdom. So that means the kind of building's getting done until it's the last piece of steel that's got to go up before they start and closing the building. So that's quick changes. And listen, there's a lot of imagery by a blog called BioReconstruct. And see if you can go find the Magic Kingdom, because they have some aerial shots of what's going to be the Cars ride. And you can see now the track that they have framed out, which will, be filled in with concrete. So you can see what the track is going to look like. Go check that out. Very interesting. Let's see. Changes being made to the Starlight Parade route. Check at the park, because lately they've been reversing it. So rather than going from back to front and then front to back, they've been going back to front and then front to back. So just check. If there's a specific place you want to stand because it's coming a certain direction, just check with the cast members and ask them which way the parade is going to be coming, because they've been changing it up lately. Guardians of the Galaxy Rewind pre-show has been broken now for weeks. Something breaks, we don't fix it anymore. We just leave it like that, apparently. I don't know what's going on, but the whole teleport thing is still not working. Disneyland confirms a shuttle service to stay for the Toy Story parking area. So if you park at Toy Story parking lot, they will shuttle you to the promenade so that you can, get into one of the parks. Get out your wallets, kids, because those little BDX droids, those cute little things that have been walking around the parks, well, they're going to be selling them on May the 4th. So get your wallets out, because those things are up for sale. Please, Disney, limit 2 per person, so they're not all on eBay the next day.
Oh, that would be nice.
Oh, gosh. Olaf is now going to be a walking animatronic in Hong Kong, the world of Frozen.
Wonderful.
So he's going to be walking around Frozen, which I think is going to be very cool.
Head over there to go see it.
Exactly. Dino Sue has been removed from the dinosaur courtyard at Animal Kingdom, so another thing that's been deconstructed. The Lego store removed Woody and Buzz from outside the store. Giant Legos that were there, Woody and Buzz. Let's have a moment of silence for Lego Woody, Lego Buzz. Okay. I'm sorry to see you go, my friends. And hey, the cannon riding pirate returned to the Pirates of the Caribbean in Disneyland after a long, long absence. So this was a pirate that kind of sat on a cannon that fired. Well, she's back. I think it's she. Pretty sure it's she. She's back. So you can check that out. All right. Anything else, Mr. James, we need to talk about?
I don't think so. Keep an eye on the Lime Garage. That's all I can think of. I think it's still going through its closure periods here and there. So it was open this weekend. I think only because of the holiday.
Right.
But I think it's going back down
closing,
again.
Yeah.
today. I think it closed this Monday or something like that. And then I think this is the long one. It's going to be closed until it's done.
Yeah.
Which I think is before the next holiday.
Right. I think before spring break is their aim.
Yeah. So I think it's, So, get there early to get a garage parking lot spot or just be prepared.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
Or take a bus if you're at a hotel.
That sounds good to me too.
Be a lot easier.
Listen, if you're staying at a hotel, I don't even know why you're
driving your car.
Exactly.
Yep. Especially if you're staying on property.
Yeah, let Disney do the driving. Don't forget, go visit us over at facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. We are live there every Monday. Like us, subscribe to us, send us a note, text us, whatever you want to do. Same thing over at youtube.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Please go check us out over at our socials there. And don't forget, go to our shop. It is stitchintime00.etsy.com. We have shirts, stickers, bags, cozies, all kinds of stuff. Check us out. If you're planning a big family vacation, come to us. We'll make you some great custom shirts. And James, you want to tell them where to see us?
Yeah, sure. I got the hook. And if you can't find us here, you can always find us in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.